achieve this beautiful look. You're gonna learn how to style your hair. If you want to do a DIY hairstyling at home, or if you would like to create this home on your loved one or in the salon, this video is for you. Here I'm going to show the mannequin to you. The hair is straight. I just washed it and the hair is clean. I dried it and it's ready for hairstyle. I styled half of the head already, and this is the result that we are going to achieve together. So the first thing that I do when I want to do and create this type of style is to make sure that the hair that I am working on is prepared. So I'm going to prepare my canvas first. Work on a clean canvas of hair. If you have an oily hair, if you have lots of product in your hair like gel, cream, serum and oil, your hairstyle doesn't last more. So it's better to work on a dry, clean hair and just comb it. What I did before starting, I used my heat protectant hairspray all over the hair, and then I comb it through. The hairspray that I have used, by the way, this video is not sponsored, but the hairspray that I use is this one because it doesn't create any stickiness. It's living proof that you can apply it on a damp and dry hair. It could be anything as long as it is good to be applied on a dry hair, because some of the heat protectant like come in a cream or kind of like two phases lotion that is good for blow drying, and it needs to be applied on a damp hair. But when you are working with iron, your canvas needs to be dried completely. The hair needs to be dried. So the hair heat protectant that you are going to pick should be the one that it is designed to be used on a dry hair. I'm gonna put the hair into 3 different sections. The style is pretty easy, and I'm gonna walk you through all the steps, and you will see how easily and quickly you can create this style. We need a few clips. This is my favorite type, the crocodile clip. It's good if especially you have a thick or maybe very straight and slippery hair, it's gonna stay. First I'm gonna comb it. By the way, if you have a curly, coily hair, it's better to get your hair straight. Like just use your brush and your blow dryer to relax all those curls, and then it doesn't need to be perfectly straight, but just relax those curls, and then we work with our iron. I didn't have to blow dry the hair before that because her hair is pretty straight. But as you see, there are still some freezes in some area. And I'm going to show you how to smoothen the hair by using your iron. So we're going to smoothen it and add some curls at the same time. We are live on YouTube. By the way, my name is Fatemeh and I am a hairstylist. I am a matrix hair educator in United States. If you are new to my channel, here I provide hair tutorial channel like how to color, how to do highlight on your hair, how to style, how to cut, and so many DIY hair tutorial. And also when I'm recording some video in the salon while I'm working, I record the video and you see like before and after and during all the process, like balayage, color, styling, haircut, and you will see it on different type of hair while I'm working on a client. So if you are interested in hair tutorial and learning about the tips and tricks on how to get a beautiful but healthy hair, here is a place that you want to be. Please consider subscribing to my channel. I'm going to start from the back of the head. Please put it in the comment below for me. Where are you from? And put your beautiful name for me because we are doing live on YouTube. Here in the back of the head, As you see, the half of the head is already done, so we are working on the left part of the head. The first section is above the ear, and this section that I separated, I'm gonna create 3 subsections vertically. So I'm gonna divide this into 3 subsection. I'm gonna put this hair away a little bit so you can see better what's going on in this area of the head. Here we go. Here is the part that we are going to work. And I'm gonna put it on the root. Okay, here. We have this, and I'm gonna divide it to 3 subsections. 1, 2, and 3. This is my iron. The head of iron is like about 3 centimeters. The iron that I am using, let me see, I don't know, it's like about 2.5 or 3 centimeters. All of your sections shouldn't be bigger than this area. Hi Nadia, how are you? Hello. So I'm gonna pick my comb and comb the hair and hold it with my finger. To get rid of all those freezes, I put my iron, open this using my finger, and pass it through the hair once and twice if you have a curly hair. As you see, the hair is very straight and pretty, so all those freezes are gone. Now the hair is ready and warm, and we can start our styling. I'm going to put it in the middle of the hair and let the ends go, and by using this and that area, the top of the iron and this clamp, I'm going to control the section. Little by little, I'm feeding the hair in there, and I'm checking the temperature of the hair with this finger. When it's warm, 1, 2, 3, I cannot hold my hand anymore, so here we go. We're gonna let it off from the iron. So look what happened here. We created this pretty curl, but to get to this beautiful style, I'm gonna show you how. One thing to consider when you are creating curls is just don't touch those curls when they are still warm. Don't try to, get it to the type of style that you want immediately when you are letting it out of your iron. Just put it up and let it cool, let it set. And then later we're gonna come back and fix those curls. Hi, hello Ali Reza, how are you? Okay, next section. As you see, this is one from the other side. We have 2 more sections here. As we said, we divided the hair into 3 subsections, and I divided vertically. So again, I'm gonna pass my iron through the hair one more time. The hair is nice and warm, and then put it in the middle of the hair, and by this finger I'm just feeding the hair little by little into the iron. Here is the plastic, so it doesn't get hot, which is good, and we can have a better control if the iron is designed like this. You can also twist the hair and gradually bring the iron, out, and it's gonna give you twisted and curly hair at the same time. Again, I am going to curl it up and use one of those little clips. These are duckbill clip, but they are little, and you can use this to create a long-lasting design. I mean, you don't have to do the last part, but if you want to have those curls for always, This is one of the ways that can help you to get a long-lasting curls. Again, next section, I'm gonna comb it to detangle it and put a nice tension on the hair. Taking my iron, using this, and I have prepped the hair with heat protectant before starting the work. Remember, especially if you have highlight, remember to just put your heat protectant into your hair to protect your hair against heat damage. And gradually we are feeding the hair into the iron. I'm checking the temperature with this finger. 1, 2, 3, it's getting hot. And now I am going to let it out of the iron. The temperature that I put on my iron is 380. Don't go above that, please. Have a fine or dry hair. You don't want to damage your hair. Just be a little bit patient. Lower the temperature a little bit. We don't need to put it on 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Otherwise you're gonna get so much damage. So that's it. I put it in a curl and put it up, and here you can use a hairspray that doesn't get stiff. I will be able to come back and restyle the hair later. I'm using Matrix Dovam. It is freezing spray. It's gonna give you volumizing style, and it doesn't get crunchy or flaky, and it doesn't affect your hair color at all. This is my one of my favorite hairspray, but you can go with your favorite one, whatever works for your type of hair. Next section, I'm moving a little bit up, and as you see, this is the next section. We are working on a pretty big area, as you see, right? But the technique that we are using give us this ability to go faster, quicker, and create more curl in less time. And I am going to create a beautiful curl like this. This is the finished product, as you see. These are kind of like loose curl, which are so modern and trendy. Here I put the hair clips on top of the head, and here is the area that we are working on right now. Please put it in the comment below. Where are you watching from? Hello. Hi, Chrissy. So, next session we are moving up, and as I said, you can apply your heat protectant before starting to the hair, to the all over of the hair, and then comb it through to help it distribute into your hair. Or you can just section by section spray your hairspray and then comb it and then start your work. Comb from the end of the hair, gradually go to the middle of the hair and then to the roots. This way you get less damage. So for this area, again, we are going by smaller subsections. Each subsection like this, as you see, it's not so thick. It's a big area, it's a big section, but it's not very thick in a depth, if it makes sense. And since our iron is big, we are taking advantage of that, and by using this, we can create less sections and go faster in the hair, right? So I'm gonna comb it first and warm it up. They say we are just prepping the hair, and it is smooth and nice. After this, I'm gonna show you another way to curl the hair, so you will see different technique to create curls, different type of curls actually, which is pretty. Not all of the hair needs to be in the same exact, way of curling. We can change different technique, use different technique. So it's hot. Gradually, I'm gonna twist it and bring it up. Twist it and little by little slide down, and then let the end of the hair goes. Here it is. I'm gonna put it around my finger and put it up. And as I said, this step is not necessary, but if you wanna create a long-lasting care, it's gonna help you to get a long-lasting curl, right? Okay, so moving to the next section, I am going to use another technique here, so you will get to see different technique. Again, combing, and then warming up the hair. Actually, you can use your comb and hold the hair, and one more time. Now the hair is warm and ready. Now you can open the head of your iron, the clamp, and I should go and stay on the other side of the things. And then above, like if you put the hair into 3 equal parts, we're gonna start from from the middle of the hair, a little bit, closer to the roots. I'm gonna wrap it around the iron and bring this a little bit closer so we can get heat from both sides. And with this finger, I can check the temperature on the hair. You also can let the clamps go and close this and get some heat on the top, especially for hair that are thicker. And if you have a coarse hair, it's gonna help to get a better curl formation. And when it's good, I gradually click, 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 and let it go. This is a looser type of hair, as you see, kind of like beach wave. So by using different technique, we can create different type of curl. You don't have to open this clamp. You can just hold the hair tightly and wrap it around the barrel, but hold the bottom part. Now the iron is on 385 degrees Fahrenheit, and I am checking the hair temperature with this finger. Sometimes if the temperature is so low, it doesn't work very well. And when you put it on a high temperature, you might get the damage. Here it is, and I'm gonna bring it up. Remember, we don't wanna comb it right now and bring it to the final style. Since the hair is still hot, we just put it up and put a little clip here and go to the next section. And let me fix it here. Here we go. We go to the next section. Again, we're gonna repeat this, and I am going to show you another type of curl here. Again, for this curl, I would rather to go with a smaller section. So I'm gonna make that section to half and prep the hair again by using my iron. For this one, I wanna twist the hair and then wrap it around my iron and then close the clamp. It's amazing how many different type of curls we can create when we change the technique, the direction of the hand, and the way that we wrap the hair around the iron. Little by little, I'm gonna let it down, and here it is. Let me see. Hold on a moment. Let's do it one more time. We go with a smaller one. Yes, it always works better on a small. I'm not in the right place. I should stay in the other side of the head. Again, just be careful with your hand. Don't get too close to the iron because it's pretty hot. If you are a beginner, you can use a glove to protect your hand. Also, if it's hard for you to work on your hair, look, the hair it's a little bit tighter now, which we because we went with the smaller subsection, and I wrap it a little bit tighter. But the smaller the barrel is the tighter the curl would be. So if you want to create a bigger a tighter curl, it's better to use a iron that has that it's not as wide as this. It should be less wide. So I'm gonna prep the hair. Make sure the hair is warm and nice, and then I'm gonna wrap it in the iron. Be careful when you get close to the face. And if you are not comfortable using your iron on yourself, I recommend you to use your iron when it is off. And just try those techniques and move in your hair when you get comfortable with that, and then turn on your iron. Otherwise, it might damage your hair or your face, and you don't want that. Okay, little by little, again, we come and let the section go. Beautiful. Awesome. Again, I'm gonna bring it up and use my little clips. You also can use your hairpin if you don't have this type of clip to secure those curls on the top. And then next, again, we need to have a good tension. If the hair is so loose in the iron, it's gonna come off and you cannot get a nice curl. So you need to get a good tension in the hair, and then gradually just click and fit the end of the hair into your iron, and then brings your iron out of the hair. Now here we go again, using our finger, and curl it up. And here to fix this area, I'm gonna just use my hairspray, and as I said, it doesn't create a hard hold. It has a medium hold, so you can restyle it again later if you want to change the style or the way that it looks. Now that we are in the top of the head, for those of you who have a fine hair and you would like to create some volume, here you can add some volume. You can tease the hair a little bit in the root, close to the root. So I'm gonna comb the hair up like a nice section, not very thick. You can see my hand in the back, right? So by putting my comb here, like 1/3 of the hair closer to the root, and then bring the hair down little by little. If you have any volumizing powder for the hair, here you can use it. So I'm gonna just add some tease on the roots, comb it up, hold it, and use my comb and see how much volume we created in that area. So for those of you who have a thin hair, or you don't have like a good amount of hair or good density, this is a good way to hide the scalp by using this trick and add a little bit of, tease to bring some of those baby hairs down to the root. And I go to the back of the hair, not toward the face, and then here we go, it's good. And a little bit on the sides. Now it's good. Okay, now let's go back and curl it. We could do this part later when we are done with the curls, but I would rather to not disturb those curls pattern later, so it's gonna last more for me. That's why I did it at this part. And here we go again. Here I would rather to go with the diagonal section. Here I'm on the side, the diagonal section. I'm gonna let it down and isolate the rest of the hair. So this is close to her face, right? So it's an important part. I'm gonna use my iron, just prep the hair by using my comb and going like backward. I don't like to go close all the way to the root because it's not necessary to create this style. We don't have to go all the way to the root, and we don't want to get close to the ear or face. So it's good to hold your hand or your comb to shield the face. And then here we go. This is the curl that we create on the side, and we can just even put our finger in that curl, as you see, and bring it up, holding the end nicely, and put it here. Hold on a moment. This is the area that I want the hair to come backward, so it matters how you put it here. Here, I'm gonna put it that way. And it's gonna give me a little bit of volume here, right? Okay, let's go to the next section. Now we are taking a random section. It doesn't have to be perfect, but we kind of want to know where we are going, especially when you get to the top of the head and side and front. The area that you see, you don't want to go with very big sections. This way the curl would be prettier. So here I'm going to put this away using my comb and iron. I start from the back one. Here I am bringing some of these beautifuls up. I'm going to comb it using my iron, opening that clamp. Can you see, everybody? Warm it quickly. This shouldn't take more than 15 minutes if you want to do it on someone. For yourself it might take longer, but as you practice you get better and better, and you can achieve your curl quickly. You can do your curl quickly, faster. So I'm checking the temperature. Be careful, you need to let it be in the iron for a good amount of time. I put my finger 1, 2, 3. I cannot hold it more. That's good. Here, this is the result. I'm going to bring it up and then clip. Going to the next section. Here we are going to put this in one section, and this section is diagonal again. I'm gonna prep the hair first. It's tangle free, it's warm, I can feel the temperature nice and evenly. It's warm, holding the tip of the hair, the ends, and little by little playing with this guy here and feeding the iron and gradually moving in the hair, right? This needs practice a little bit, as I said, especially if you want to work on your own hair. Sorry, the cord is wrapped around the tripod. So to get a nice curl that lasts more for me, I'm gonna put it up and use my hairspray. Here we go. We are getting to the top area. Not so many sections are left. Let's see what's going on in here. Okay. Again, diagonally moving is my favorite, especially when it comes to the top of the head and not very big section, right? So here I'm gonna put this in one section and opening the clamp, prepping the hair one more time. Here, if you wanna create more volume, you can bring the hair forward and put your iron to the back of the head and warm it up a little bit. By using this technique, you are kind of leading the hair to coming forward and lifting the root. So let's see, this hair is gonna come and fall that way. So I'm bringing it to this side of the head, little by little, moving and going down. Hello everybody. Please write your beautiful name for me. We are live. Okay, this is the top part. Again, I am going to isolate it for a little while and let it set. There are maybe 2 or 3 sections left. Here we go. And we are working on the top of the head, as you see. Here, too big. We go a little bit smaller. Comb it up. Warm it a little bit. We are working from on the middle of the hair, mid shaft to the ends, and give it a little time so the iron can do the work, and then gradually let it go. Here, it's the top part. Will be clipped here, and 2 more sections, and then we go and do the styling. Passing once, passing twice, maybe 3rd time if you have a very frizzy curly hair. In this case we don't have, the hair is straight, it's just a little bit frizzy. And we need to warm that sections up before, start curling that to get a better result. Look how beautiful these are. I love it. My goal is to create a nice, beautiful, loose hair. Something that shows this beautiful hair color that I've done on that more. So We are on the front part and gradually going down. Here we go. Okay. Now I go to the back and start from the bottom part here. The product that I am going to use for yourself, you can use gel, a little bit of gel. You can put a little bit of gel in the back of your hand. What I'm using is a light gel, which doesn't get sticky and hard, and it doesn't get flaky. So I use it a little bit on my finger, and the section that I'm gonna open the section, open each curls that I put up little by little. I have some of these gels in my hand, right, and combing the hair with my hands, and just around my finger I twist it and let it down. I'm gonna show you another product that you can create a beautiful type of hair that lasts more. Here I am going to use a wax, but I love it. It's very good to it helps you to create a definition in the hair. So if you have a short haircut, for men's cut, for creating texture in the hair or definition, like this part, as you see, they are all defined, there is no frizz and it's shiny, right? That's what I used. The name of the product is Matrix Overachiever, and or any type of wax that you have, as long as it is not oily or heavy. So this is a little sticky, but the key to that is just massage it into your fingers and let it emulsify, and then go through those curls and comb it with your finger. And now we can create 3 nice individual curls by twisting the hair and bring it down. Here we go. This is the first one. This is good for people who have a very frizzy hair. You might find this product too hard to work with at the beginning, especially if you don't know how to use it. This is how it was for me, because it's very sticky and it's I didn't know how to use it, but it needs to be, you need to emulsify it. Just massage it and let it warm, and then this amount is good on your hair. You don't need too much of that, and then it's gonna get all those frizz that are all along that hair, and gradually I'm gonna bring this up. So working with gels is a bit easier, and I think it's something that you can do wherever you are. If you are at home, if you are at a school, it's just like I would say it's more convenient, and you can find the product wherever you are. So the next one is opened again. I have some gel on my hand, and you can let it down like this if you would like to create this type of styles. I would rather go to like a little bit, finer pieces of the hair, and not this big. These are more on a trend, and that's my goal. But we can alternate it. We can add different type of curls, and just creating like kind of like more natural looking. Here, as you see, these are a little bit bigger, and one by one I go up until I work on all of those areas that we clipped up. In this stage, you can use your hair, you can use your hairspray as well. So if you are using wax, don't put it on the hair directly because you're gonna see the product on the hair. Just put it in your finger, massage it, and let it kind of, I would say, melt with your body temperature, and then you will still have a good amount of that on your finger, and then create the texture. Going a little bit faster. This is the side of the hair. So we can use our both finger at the same time to speed up the process. By the way, combing the hair and touching it too much, it's gonna cause you to get a little bit looser hair, which is not bad all the time. But if your goal is to, you know, create a tighter type of curl, don't over comb it. Here, and I am happy with that part as well. So there are still some clips in the hair. As you see, I would start from the one in the bottom. So this way we don't lose any of those. We don't forget any of those. See, now I just, without massaging that between my finger, I put some hair product on the hair. You don't want that. But that's okay. I'm gonna just massage it through the hair and my finger a little bit, and it's gone. I find working with gel much easier and quicker. So in this stage, if you wanna create long-lasting curl, you can go ahead and use your gel that is creating air. It's gonna give you more hold. And here it is. She is getting prettier and prettier. I love it already. Here we go. And here is the side of the hair. These sides are a little bit bigger, as you see, so we can open them, divide them to a smaller section and use our product on it. Yes, that's what I would do. That's what I'm going to do, just to go a bit smaller so both sides of the head get the same look, because one side having a big curls, the other side not. It's just like one side of the hair gets poofier and the other side is just, it goes out of balance. So even though if you are using different type of curls, just check the style in the mirror and look and see if you like it or not, and or if you need to change the direction of those curls. There are two more clips. Am I right? Yes, on the top of the head. Massage, massage. And then here we go. And going to from the mid shaft to the ends. Nice and pretty. The next one, same thing. And this is the top of the head. She has a beautiful highlight. I did a classic highlight for her and I used a 9A 9 Ash. and 8 copper for hair color. Here we go. This is the final result. I hope you enjoyed this hair tutorial, and I added a pin in her hair to just hold this bangs area a little bit better. Here we're gonna let it go, and it's just gorgeous. Now that we are done with the curl, I'm gonna use my hairspray and fix it to the final shape that I want. This is what I do, and use my finishing hairspray. I hope you enjoyed this hair tutorial. Please put your name in the comment below for me, and if you have any question, I would be happy to help you. Thank you for watching. If you would like to see more hair tutorial, my name is Fatemeh. My channel is Hair Care Masters, and I provide hair tutorial videos, especially hair coloring and hair highlighting tutorial, DIY hair cutting and coloring, and I would love to get to know you more. Thank you so much. Have a good one. We are live every Monday, so please join me and let's have some fun. Have a good Monday. Bye bye.